Alright, so tonight I'm here with the Winnick Motorsports 75 Miata Speedster, and if you've seen my videos before, you've noticed they're mostly cosmetic, just minor stuff. And tonight I finally have the chance to do a little performance upgrade. I got this in the mail today, and got a real good deal on it. It was the last one in stock, kind of a blowout sale, and it was $80 shipped, which to me is insane that you could sell it that cheap, but you know, it probably comes straight out of China, so it is what it is. But looking to pick up just a few more horsepower, and looks like a pretty standard bolt up procedure. So here is the old one. Those bolts are probably going to be the only problem. They rusted on pretty good. This is of course the stock unit, and it's got a couple dents in it, nothing major. But it basically just, you know, two bolts, unbolt that. There's three spots where the exhaust hooks up. There's two down there, you can see one right there. There's one on the other side. And then there's the two bolts here, and then the one hanger there. So I'm just gonna spray some oil on these bolts here, give some time to sink in, and then I'll start wrenching away. Okay, so far so good. Got the two bolts out, they came out pretty easy once I greased them up. Just a little breaker bar action, took those two bolts out. The hardest part was getting these rubber exhaust hangers, exhaust holders out of there. They were on there really good, and a little baked on there, so kind of greased some of those up too to get those off of there, and just kind of yanked and pulled until they came off. So here they are side by side. The biggest thing I noticed, two big things I guess, is in picking these both up. The new one is at least 7 to 10 pounds lighter than the old one. The other thing is that you can see here, it's a crimp bend where the pipe comes out. They crimp it to make that bend. And on this one, it's just straight through, nice pipe. So you know, just better for flow. And same with this one on the outward side. It's got a little crimp in here, crimp in there. The other thing is that this thing, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's just a lot of rust and junk in there, and I had a lot of rattling going on, and I think that's where it was coming from. So it looks like this is going to be a good solid upgrade. The other thing is just in looking under here, I stripped out the trunk, and so also I think I'm going to strip out this exhaust protector deal. That might have been rattling too. It moves a lot. And you know, maybe shed, I don't know, quarter of a pound, half a pound there. It's a big old plate, so we'll see. So that's coming out. Now one of the next things I want to do is a rear sway bar. You can see how thin this thing is. It's kind of pathetic. And this new muffler will give me a lot of extra clearance. That and taking this panel out will give me a lot of extra clearance back there to mount that new rear sway bar. So I think I'm going to get that probably next week. So far so good. I'm going to mount this thing up and see what it looks like. Before I mount this up, I want to see how loud this thing is without the muffler. So let's try it out. Oh yeah. pretty loud. Okay, there it is. It's in, mounted up good. The only issue that I'm having, and it's not a huge deal because I'll I'll figure it out. I might just kind of bend this. This tip is like a giant 3.5-inch tip. You can see the pipe inside. There it is, but it's rubbing up against, pull it down a little bit, it's rubbing up against the plastic here, the bumper here, and I don't know, we'll see if it gets real hot, if it starts scorching it or what. I'll probably just kind of get back here with a mallet and kind of bend it down a little bit so it's not touching. But otherwise it's in, and let's start it up and see what it sounds like now. Well, it's definitely quieter with a muffler on. Sounds pretty decent. I'll have to try it out on the street and see how I like it, but for $80 shipped, I think it's a good buy, and definitely lightened up. You can see there's that piece back here. This thing is easily 1/4 pound, and then the muffler itself is I'm telling you, at least 7 pounds lighter. The thing is heavy, and then of course it's got a ton of junk in it, you know, a lot of rust and stuff in there, so glad to get that unit out. I think that's it for now. Thanks.